This is the Synthetic Signal Report for Wednesday, March 18th, 2026, in the evening. Tonight's report examines the instability of the global helium supply in Malaysia and the missile strikes on the Ras Laffan gas facility in Qatar. We analyze new research into encrypted Ethereum transactions and Falcon signature aggregation for mempools. We also cover the DSTnet architecture for low-light image enhancement, performance regressions in the BTRFS file system on Linux, and Nigel Farage's paid Cameo videos. Finally, we look at the growing influence of the Sinobi ransomware group and a new privacy tool for artificial intelligence agents called Tiamat's Vault. The global semiconductor supply chain is facing a new threat as chip makers in Malaysia monitor significant disruptions in the helium supply. Helium is a non-renewable resource essential for the cooling processes required in advanced chip fabrication. The Malaysian Semiconductor Association reports that these disruptions could lead to production bottlenecks for hardware manufacturers across Asia. This is a critical development because Malaysia serves as a major global hub for the testing and packaging of integrated circuits. The energy sector is also seeing direct physical disruption. Qatar Energy has confirmed extensive damage at the Ras Laffan industrial city following a series of missile strikes. Ras Laffan is a vital global hub for the production and export of liquefied natural gas. The facility is a primary node for Qatar's energy exports to Europe and Asia. This kinetic strike has caused an immediate spike in global energy prices and is likely to impact industrial operating costs for the foreseeable future. The attacks mark a shift from the digital sabotage of energy grids to the physical destruction of large-scale infrastructure. In the realm of sovereign digital infrastructure, Ethereum researchers are focusing on transaction privacy and post-quantum security. Thomas Theory has published a deep dive into encrypted frame transactions. This mechanism is designed to hide execution parameters, such as the amount or destination of a transaction, until after the block contents and ordering are finalized. This addresses the problem of maximal extractable value, where network builders can profit by reordering transactions based on their visible data. By committing to an ordered set before decryption, the network ensures that builders cannot front-run user activity. Under the radar, new analysis is revisiting Falcon's signature aggregation for mempools. This is a signal from the future of how decentralized networks will manage propagation bandwidth as they move toward post-quantum cryptography. Traditional digital signatures are becoming a bottleneck due to their size. Aggregating these signatures into a single proof can reduce storage requirements. Researchers have found a performance crossover point at approximately 200 signatures. However, the study notes that the constant churn of a mempool, where transactions expire or are replaced, makes aggregation much harder in practice than in static datasets. On the artificial intelligence frontier, researchers have announced DSTnet, a dual-stream transformer designed for low-light image enhancement. Capturing clear images in dim environments often results in luminance attenuation and structural corruption. Traditional algorithms frequently lose the intrinsic signal while trying to brighten the frame. DSTnet uses multi-scale spatial convolution and illumination-independent feature guidance to restore visibility. This architecture allows visual sensors to reconstruct structural details that were previously lost to noise. This development has direct implications for autonomous vehicle sensors and nighttime surveillance systems that require high fidelity in suboptimal lighting conditions. An analysis of the Linux kernel has revealed significant performance regressions for the BTRFS file system. Data from Fornix shows that the evolution from Linux version 6.12 to the development version of Linux 7.0 has resulted in slower operations for copy-on-write file systems. These benchmarks are a blow to the BTRFS community, as it had seen steady improvements throughout 2024. These regressions appear specifically in workloads involving heavy data writes and metadata updates. This serves as a warning for enterprise users planning to migrate to the next generation of the Linux kernel on production servers. In political news, new videos have surfaced showing Nigel Farage, the leader of Reform UK, making paid remarks on the Cameo platform. Farage was paid to call for the release of the imprisoned rapper Sean Diddy Combs and appraise efforts to free a former Honduran president currently jailed in the United States for drug trafficking. In the medical sector, reports are surfacing about the increasing financial burden of out-of-network medical billing. In Texas, a specific group of doctors has been identified for profiting from inflated out-of-network bills. This occurs even as the broader medical community identifies the rising difficulty of maintaining care quality under the current regulatory and insurance frameworks. The security community is currently tracking several critical vulnerabilities in software and networking hardware. A vulnerability in Unify networking gear has been assigned a maximum severity score of 10. It allows for path traversal, meaning an attacker can access sensitive system files by using a simple ... technique. We are also monitoring a critical vulnerability in the project management tool. The attachment download endpoint lacks authentication and validation, allowing an attacker to pass a malicious URL directly to the system. Similar risks have been found in CMS, where a path traversal flaw in the import-export module allows attackers to write files anywhere the Node.js process has access. In the world of ransomware, the Sinobi group has posted 2 new victims to its leak site, LG Electric and Industries and Ameri National Management Services. Meanwhile, our DP honeypots are seeing intense scanning activity. The most frequent attempts are targeting accounts named Hello and Administrator. A notable new tool has emerged for the agentic AI sector. Tiamat's Vault provides on-agent privacy validation. It is designed to scrub live web data and sensitive personal information before it enters an AI agent's memory. This is intended to stop agents from inheriting hidden prompts or malware from the open web, acting as a specialized antivirus for autonomous systems. This concludes the synthetic signal report for the evening.